Hello. I don't know what I'm doing in this video, but I have a microphone. It's better than this. Well, let me get to the point. I had a comment the other day, and someone said I was a failed YouTuber. And I thought about this, and I was like, yes, but I never tried. Everything I do with my channel is essentially just was stuff I wanted to do with my channel, and I never took it super seriously. And then I've realized that you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. You either be successful at YouTube, or you don't. And even if you're successful, people will still hate you. So they'll hate you if you succeed, and they'll hate you if you fail. Realistically, that just means that you have to succeed. Also, I don't really know what I'm doing with my life at this time. I'm 35 years old now. I've had this channel for over a decade. I haven't really done anything with it. And when I started it, I was way deep into conspiracy theories. And since the war in Ukraine, my opinion on a lot of things has changed. Like, I used to be a huge Alex Jones fan. That was a big reason why I never got into YouTube. Was that I didn't like YouTube. I thought YouTube was kind of evil for getting rid of Alex Jones at the time. And so I didn't really want to contribute. I've always had this I don't want to get into YouTube. I don't want to help the people that are censoring everyone. But since the war in Ukraine, I've realized that Alex Jones, I've realized it a long time ago, really, but Alex Jones is really a terrible human being. And Google banning them, or YouTube, doesn't really offend me like it used to. And realizing that people are going to get mad at me for not succeeding at YouTube when I'm not trying, and then they're going to get mad at me if I succeed at YouTube, maybe realize I better, I should give my channel a better shot. I should really. So I got a microphone. It's not the best microphone. It's far better than what I was using. And so I'm going to try and make this channel more appealing and try and get better at video editing. And I've realized recently that everyone tells you should do what you love. I think that's terrible advice. I think you should do something you hate. Like, your job should be something you hate. If you turn your hobby or something that you like into your job, then you won't like it anymore. So I kind of hate YouTube. So it's like the perfect job for me, right? I really hate video editing, which is why my videos are fucking ass. A lot of them is that it's just I fucking hate it. And so the point is that I'm gonna try and get down and focus, make this channel something. There's that guy Tech Lead. I know people don't like him. I wouldn't I'm not endorsing his Bitcoin whatevers. But I was watching a video he was saying not too long ago, and he's all like, "Don't go into coding." And I spent some time learning how to code, and I understand, you know, I understand a good rough bit of it. And he was like, "Yeah, it's not. It's I missed the boat. That was it was like 10, 15 years ago. I should have tried to get a job, you know, with whatever skill I had at the time. Now I have far better skill, but AI is coming out." And he was saying, like, the best thing to be is an influencer, and I kind of agree with that. You know, it's stupid, but it's like, yeah, what else are you gonna do? So at this point in my life, I'm 35 years old. I haven't succeeded in the way that I would like to have succeeded at things. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've been a fucking idiot when I was younger. I mean, if you look at one of my other videos, there's a lot of stuff in one of my videos. It was a very conspiratorial video that I said that, like, I still stand by a good amount of what I said, but like a lot of stuff I said, it was just like naive, childish drivel that now I'm like, oh man, the world does not work the way that I thought it did, or that I would have hoped that it worked in my youth. And coming to that realization, like, I'm conservative leaning, I would say, although I don't support Trump. I don't support Trump at all. And like like, I agree with John Bolton now. Of all fucking people, I agree with John fucking Bolton. It's just like, you get older and you realize, the people that you thought were like terrible. George W. Bush, when I was really young, I hated that guy. I thought he was like, some Satanist eating children or whatever. And now it's like, oh man, so much of this stuff I was just feeding into, like, propaganda from foreign adversaries that are just like throwing shit out there. Like, I know with Jones, like, that dude takes money from foreign governments. Like, that is very known. That was exposed over a decade ago. I was like, oh, that's not true. And it's like, it's so obvious now. That guy is a real terrible person. And I used to really like Alex Jones. I used to watch him every day for like 3 years, 4 years or something. I legitimately would say I loved Alex Jones at a certain point. I do not love Alex Jones at this point. He is, oh my god. Everything Bill Cooper said about him, spot on. Alex Jones, not a good guy. And so, that was a big reason that I didn't want to take my YouTube channel seriously. It's like, well, if you guys got rid of Alex Jones, like, you'll get rid of me too, which might happen. But now that I'm, like, in hindsight, being 2020, it's like, Alex Jones might probably deserve to get fucking banned, considering, like, he's spreading lies for foreign adversaries, and he's a fucking piece of shit. And he's been doing it the whole time. And even back in the day when I was listening to him all the time, like, I would always listen to a show primarily for the guests, because the guests would come on, they'd talk about the Illuminati, they'd talk about secret societies and esoteric stuff, and it was all, he was the only one who was doing that. Now people, like, you see the media is sort of caught on, like, oh, maybe we should listen to the crackpots a little more, because they're, even though they might be totally wrong, it's like, it's worth hearing them out, I think. And Alex Jones was the only one who was doing that back then, but he doesn't even do that anymore. He's just like fucking Trump propaganda at this point. Is fucking Putin propaganda, and I'm sure he does work. We know he takes money from all sorts of governments. That's how he's worth $50 million. How do you make $50 million being a conspiracy theorist? It's fucking ridiculous. So at any rate, it was a long ramble, long tirade. Just trying to, I'm gonna try and work out, this stuff, like figure out how to make this channel more entertaining. Something like try and make my videos something that I would actually be interested in watching. Maybe try and like work on, presenting myself better. Things that I like didn't care about back for a long time because I was like, oh man, we gotta fight the Illuminati, blah blah blah. But like now I'm like, oh man, like that was just like I half agree with the fucking Illuminati at this point. Like, oh my god, you get older, you realize like, oh man, like there's a reason, there's a reason the Bilderberg group's trying to build a world government. It's just everything goes to fucking hell in a handbasket. And like because like the US government is bad, but like our adversaries are worse. And it's like the devil is far better than the devil you don't know. And like I just assumed like they were too, like our adversaries are too small to like worry about. Like in my mind it was all the Illuminati. Like the Illuminati was behind everything. And now I'm like, yeah, I don't even think, like, I still believe that there is, there's something like the Illuminati out there. That they're in contact with something, that isn't of this earth. And that there's a lot of stuff. But at the same time, like, I have to go back and go, like, okay, well, why did they do this? And it's like, oh, they did this for this and this reason. It's like, it actually makes a lot of sense, A lot of things that they do. Like, I was very, libertarian, naive, thought people were, like, inherently good. Like, most people were inherently good. Like, the only bad people were the Illuminati. That is not true at all. A lot of people are really fucking terrible. Especially like Putin. Putin's a fucking monster. And he'll sit there and be like, oh, but I'm fighting the Illuminati. Like, that's what he's like, hint, nudge, nudge. It's like, yeah, you can't commit fucking genocide and be like, I'm the good guy. Nah, it doesn't work like that, buddy. You're fucking, you're the fucking black swan of the planet at this point. And the fact that Trump keeps on bending over for you is a totally fucking disrespectful, disgusting, incompetent buffoon. Like, it's just, like I used to like Putin because I was listening to Alex Jones all the time. I was like, oh, Putin, he's like, he's kind of going everything together. The guy's a fucking psychopath, It's like, I can't ally with that. I'm like, fuck that. Like, oh yeah, don't worry, we're taking out, the bad guys while we like fucking slaughtered Ukrainians and genocide an entire population. It's like, don't worry, it's like, it's nothing, it's, like, fuck off, Putin. So it's just so anyway, like I think what I'm gonna do with this channel, I'm gonna basically do the same thing that I'm doing. I'm gonna play video games, and you guys can watch me play this whatever fucking game I'm playing at the time. And I'm gonna occasionally, make political content. Not very often. It's just like, I was wrong about a lot of stuff. Like I need to really like hold back. I also get, I'm a little paranoid, so like I know that like I think there's stuff going on when it isn't, and occasionally that like it's evolutionary. It pays to be paranoid because it's if you're wrong, like it's like in that game L.A. Noire. If you it's always select lie. Always doubt the person because there's no consequence for saying that they're lying. There's no consequence for being irrationally paranoid. So sometimes I fall into these irrational paranoid fucking moments, and that's a me problem, and I need to try and be unbiased and look at the facts and try and deal with reality. And when you're listening to the wrong people like Alex Jones, you're lost in some fucking he's like, oh, the end of the world has happened in 6 months for the last 20 years. He's always trying to get you scared and like, oh yeah, I'm the only one voice like that guy is fucking lying through his teeth. He made $50 fucking million. Even when Sandy Hook happened, like I was totally on board with him when he was like, oh, Sandy Hook. But dude, that guy went on for like a year and fucking 3 months every day talking about Sandy Hook. Like he'll say now, oh, I only talked about it once. No, he talked about it for a fucking year and like 3 months. I was like, even when I was on board, was like, yeah, this is a deep state. The Illuminati did this shit. Like after like 9 months, I'm like, dude, like this is ridiculous. Like, why are you going on about Sandy Hook for so long? There's other conspiracies. Like he just, and so like, he just lies through his teeth. Just fucking don't. I guess part of this video is explaining why Alex Jones sucks and my videos suck because I used to think Alex Jones was great, and yeah. Well, anyway, so that should wrap up. I got a mic. You can hear my voice. I think sounds quite a bit better, and yeah, like. I don't know. I got to do something with this channel. I got to do something. Like, I got to make this work because if I don't, like, people are going to be mad that I didn't succeed, and then if I succeed, people will still be mad. And like, it's better to do it. And all right. So that's this video. Subscribe, I guess. Check out my other videos. I'll probably be doing some Stormworks here pretty soon. All right. Thanks. Bye.